vegetarian.
Yeah, like, well, we switched to paleo a couple years ago. And
Yeah. No, but it's still far healthier.
Yeah, we eat like all the right stuff. Once a cancer cell decides it's going to become like a tumor, it takes like 5 to 7 years to actually become an active like tumor.
Right.
So you, I guess we make the switch in time, you know. But yeah.
How do you feel? How do you feel modern medicine handles it?
So I always thought that I know this is kind of like anti, I guess pro medicine company. I always thought that if I were to get cancer or something, I would do like Pearson or something like that because like it's a more natural way. I didn't think I would be 30 and pregnant, you know, with like stage 3 breast cancer. So I mean, I've been doing the chemo and stuff. I don't like putting the chemical stuff into my body, but right now, like I have a really aggressive type, and so that's what I do. So I mean, I've got 3 kids at home. This is number 4, so. Not fun to do all the medicine and everything, but.
As far as natural parenting goes, I've been a big fan of a lot of. I've seen a lot of mothers, a lot of like natural mothering.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them create like blogs, and I don't know if there's a particular one that you're a big fan of, but what do you think about the way that you raise your kids? Is that, do you think that's important to?
Yeah, like we're raising our kids paleo, so we're eating like meats, fruits, vegetables, nuts, berries, eggs, nothing processed. We don't eat grains, we don't eat legumes. Just not good for your body. Like it's the caveman thing. So if cavemen would have eaten it, like that's what we eat. So I mean, raising them as naturally as possible to prevent this from happening to them.
What do you think? What do you think about how to raise them in terms sort of the mental aspect, the psychological aspect? Do you like? For me, I think I'm not a big fan of government schools. That's my feelings on that.
I'm not either, but me and my husband.
And I'm not blaming. I'm not. Yeah, and I'm not. I'm not saying you're necessarily a bad person. Anything like that.
We just finished our first year of kindergarten, and I'm like rejoicing that it's over. No offense to teachers.
What do you think about homeschooling?
I would love to homeschool. Like, I mean, we try to teach our kids to be like really earth-minded and everything and all that. And
why do you? I mean, do you think that maybe that's one of the ways that sort of Monsanto kind of one of the reasons they pursue the government maybe?
The government needs to get out of bed with Monsanto. It's like all of Europe, like they protect their citizens. Like we're not being protected here.
Right.
We're just not. Like so, we have to learn to protect ourselves. And,
I appreciate it. I appreciate discussions. I do.
I grew up on an almond farm, and in the almond farming business, they spray like the chemicals and like all this other stuff. So maybe that's how this happened to me. Maybe it was eating modified food. Either way, it's coming from the same source.